All comments is ready. Hence that we can read all comments. Now let's check the comments. Salam Habibi, how are you? I hope you are fine. It is me, Michaela Santa, and I am here with you. Well, according to the titles, yes, today we are roasting our most beautiful topics. Well, today we are roasting feminist celebrities, and here today's feminist celebrity is repeatedly Sejal Pawar. And now here we can see our topic is that what is Sejal Pawar's plans to change genders of all medical teachers in West Bengal if her wish cannot be fulfilled. Here we would discuss at the moment to roast Sejal Pawar's. And now let's get the moments. And now let's see. Here we contain just 1 minute. Okay. It is the Sejal parts, the projected truth. And now let's check it. We are watching Sejal parts on YouTube Israel. Okay. Now let's check it. Okay. Now in this cases, Sejal parts is in comedy shows where Sejal parts was an MBBS student from whom King Edward's Medical Hospitals. And here Sejal parts crack a joke on words. Sejal parts crack jokes that she was checking on human skeletons, human skulls, and man's reproductive products. And then she was laughing because man's reproductive products is just jokes to Sejal parts. Okay. Now here we can see Sejal parts admit is she was joking on man reproductive products. And here today's point is okay. Whatever is going on. Now let's check it. It is the Sejal parts points. And now let's check what if Sejal parts 1500 out of 200,000 Instagram followers could not become medical students of Calcutta Medical College just because their answer is only Almighty Allah Surah Fatiha can generate 384,000 kilograms of oxygen through photosynthesis. And here is her plan. Sejal Pawar's plan is to change the gender of 400 men's teachers of Kolkata Medical College to women teachers, convert them to women's. Okay, and now, okay, here we could see that is the momentums at points. Well, now what is happening in this? In this cases, Sejal Powers contains 244,000 followers in Instagrams, where 200,000 out of 244,000 followers in Instagram of Sejal Powers are 200,000 girls aspirants of NEET 2026. And now let's check the points. Okay, now here we go. Well, and now here we can see the now as a long terms we know The photosynthesis was the simple points. There are 528,000 kilograms carbon dioxide and 260,000 kilograms of water can react with each other and generate well 360,000 kilograms of glucose and 384,000 kilograms of oxygen of photosynthesis process. That is here biology. That is biochemistry. And in this case, according with biological physics, that requires here 5.606 multiplied by 10 to the power 12 joules. Okay. And here, that is the points of notifications that how much times we require when the fuel of photosynthesis would be artificial solar arc reactor with the temperature of 666 multiplied by 10 to the power 666, where photosynthesis can be processed under the presence of lights. In that cases, here we contains the calculations. Now here calculations is ready for that. Okay. Well, now 5.606 multiplied by 10 to the power 12 is divided by bracket of 15,000 15,408 multiple by 666 multiplied by 10 to the power 666 degrees Celsius. And here we can see this is the points. Well, how much time is required? That is here 5.46 multiplied by 10 to the power negative 661 kilograms of artificial solar arc reactors with the temperatures of 666 multiplied by 10 to the power 666 degrees Celsius. But in that cases, what is the Sejal powers of 1500 followers to be girls aspirant of NEET answers? Now, here we can see that is the significant points at the momentums. Well, in this cases, here is the largely simples. The 1500 followers to be girls aspirants answer is only Almighty God Surah Fatiha can generate 384,000 kilograms of oxygen through photosynthesis. Okay. Now, in that cases, when the topic is about answer of photosynthesis, now list the points and here I can contain my second help to be my calculators. Okay. In that cases, well, 180 questions here, 4 is correct for each correct answers, and negative 1 is here each wrong answers. Now, let's check the points. When the topic is about biological physics questions, the answer of the 1500 as girls aspirant of NEET to be followers of Sejal powers is 0 correct answers and 60 wrong answers. Now, what is the question achieved score? Now, their achieved score is negative 60 out of 720. Okay, and in that cases, Now, when every of 1500 girls aspirants of NEET to be followers of Sejal Powers could score negative 60 out of positive 720 because the non-scientific answers are here. What is the plans of Sejal Powers? Now here you can see the plan of Sejal Powers is to change the genders of 400 man teachers of Kolkata Medical College of to convert them women teachers with a full cost to be what 612 billion Indian rupees. That means 61,200 crores Indian rupees. Okay, and now here my one medical college discussion plan is over. Now here we can see the college discussions. Now let's check it. What if Sejal Powers 1500 out of 200,000 Instagram followers to be girls aspirants of NEET could not become a medical students of NIRS Medical College just because their answer is only Nettie Maria Stephens is ethical scientist to research the gender chromosome or to decide child's gender. Okay. Now here we can see the sponge. Well, now here we can see. I think here if anybody would be here viewers of the podcast as a to Rose Navi Sinha, and anybody can know that we are talking about the part how Lady Maria Stephens is as a dangerous for our human life. But still, some of us contains the eaches. Well, hence here we can see the moments. Now I would tell you the it is not a problem for me. I am ready to tell you that what is Nettie Maya Stephens research on gender chromosome. Okay, now okay, now here we can see that is the moments. Well, here it is the biological physics syllabus at the points. Well, now let's take it. According with the research of Nettie Maria Stephens, here it is here he so the ISRO chairman's to be man's, and now it is his gender to be changed. Okay. Now on the other hand, well, in that cases, it is M. Srinivas, the director of All Indian Institute of Medical Science before gender change, and it is Srinivas of All Indian Institute of Medical Science after gender change. And now, but still, the problem is that, well, accordance with the answer of 1500 girls aspirants of NEET to be 1500 out of 200,000 Instagram follower of Sejal Powers answer is only Nettie Maria Stephens is the ethical scientist to research on gender chromosome to decide child genders. Okay. Now here we can see the points. And here, in that cases, it is biological questions, and in that cases, probably yes, it is a biological questions at significant points to be noticed. And in that cases, well, the 1500 followers of Sejal Pawar to be girls aspirants of NEET 2026 to be aspirant to be medical students of NIR Medical College. What is their score? They attend 60 wrong answers and 0 correct answers. Hence, their score is negative 60 out of positive 720. Okay. Now, what is the plans of Sejal Pawar? First of all, accordance with Sejal Pawar, here the following 1500 girls followers to be girls aspirants of NEET answer 60 wrong answers, attend the 60 wrong answers, but achieve the score to be 240 out of 720 in 60 biological questions. And what about the 60 biological physics questions? In that cases, they would attend 120 wrong answers out of 120 biological questions out of 180 in NEET 2026, but their score would be positive 480 out of positive 720. But it is fortune that here none of 350 men's teachers of NRS Medical College is ready to provide 480 out of 720 to each of 1500 as girls aspirant of NEET to be 1500 out of 200,000 Instagram followers of Sejal Pawar. And now here we can see the points. And now let's check it. What is Sejal Pawar's plan? Well, here we can see. Let's check it the Sejal Pawar's plans at the moment. Well, in these cases, here we can send the moments. Here, fuel is petrol. Cost is 140 Indian rupees per liters for electric energies. And here, necessary for what is necessary fuel cost? That is, we can see this points. 536 billion Indian rupees. That means 53,600 crores Indian rupees. Now, how is this possible? Here we can see. Now, how first of all, how can we calculate the necessary fuel cost? That is here. Well, now here we can see that the moments. The fuel volume calculation is here 350 multiplied by bracket of 5 multiplied by 10 to the power 8 sum by 3.5 multiplied by 10 to the power 8 bracket close divided by here bracket of 100 multiplied by 0.7778 bracket close. Okay, now let's check it the moments. And here is the points to be noticed. Well, here when we can see the points, the one man gender change surgery energy is summation of 5 multiplied by 10 to the power 8 and sum by 3.5 multiplied by 10 to the power 8 enter joules. Hence, that can be here 8.5 multiplied by 10 to the power 8 joules. Okay. And now, what about the energies to change the gender of 350 man teachers of NRS Medical College? Here, the total energy is 350 multiplied by 8.5 multiplied by 10 to the power 8 joules. And now, what is the fuel cost equation? That is energy divided by bracket of specific heat of petrol fuel multiplied by here, temperature of fuel. And now, when the fuel is petrol and we measurement for petrol as in liters, then what is the fuel volumes calculation? That is energy divided by bracket of specific heat of petrol multiplied by highest temperature difference multiplied by here density of petrol. Now, here the point is the significant momentums. Now let's check the significant moments. Point to be noted, my lords. Here we can see 0.778 is here the 0.778 kilogram per liter as an density of petrols. And what is 100? Here 100 is 2 multiplied by 50. What is 2? 2 joule per kilogram per Kelvin as a specific heat of petrols, and 50 is has temperature difference. Okay. Now here is the petrol volumes. Now cost is 140 Indian rupees per liters. And now let's check it. When the petrol volume measurement is 350 multiplied by 8.5 multiplied by 10 to the power 8 divided by bracket of 100 multiplied by 0.778 hertz. Hence here petrol cost is almost 140 multiplied by 350 multiplied by 8.5 multiplied by 10 to the power 6 divided by 0.777. And here answer is 53,600 crores Indian rupees. Okay. Now, what is summation of okay. Now let's check it. 612,536. And here let's check the significant terms at journeys. What is 536 sum by 612? That is here 1148. Okay. Now here we can see the total cost of gender change of both of 400 man teachers of Kolkata Medical College and 350 man teachers of NRS Medical College in West Bengal. Here total cost is here almost 1148 billion Indian rupees. That means here we can see the points 114,800 crore Indian rupees. Okay, that is your 1,14,800 crores Indian rupees that would be spent by whom the Sejal powers to change the genders of 400 man teachers of Kolkata Medical College and 350 teachers of whom NRS Medical College. And now here is the moments. Here I would show you that what is the significant points about the terms. Okay, now here we can see, well, RS medical college. Okay. Now let's check it. It is the points NRS Medical College. And now let's check it. What is the photos? It is the beautiful image of NRS Medical College. Okay. And now let's check it. Here we can we can be to the points of where RJCR hospitals. Yes. Now RJCR hospital is one of the hospitals where gender violence cases was ready. But still, in these moments, here we could see here a Sejal Pawar's plan. What is the Sejal Pawar's plans? Now, let's check it. Oh, oh my Adonai. Okay. Now, what if Sejal Pawar's 114? I apologize. 1400 out of 200,000 Instagram followers to be girls aspirants of NEET 2026 could not become medical students of RJCR Medical College just because their answer is only 100% baby should be daughters. Even the father contains 687 Y sperm and 23 X sperm for thousands of ovoms. Okay. Now here we can see the sperms. Here is the momentums and we can see the points. Okay. Now let's check the moments. Here that is the topics of the biological mathematics. Okay. And here it is just beautiful topics of biological mathematics, and in that cases, it is a prediction of child's genders, and here in that cases, the prediction of child genders, here math is significantly important. And now let's math is significance extremely. And here when the father Michaela contains here 687 artificial Y sperm and 23 artificial X sperms, when my wife contains 1000 ovums. Now let's check it. How much artificial sperm I contains, where I contains artificial Y sperm to be 687 and artificial X sperm to be 23. Now let's check this. What is 87 sum by 23? And here we can see the sperms. 87 sum by 3 is 90. 90 sum by 2 is 110. Now 600 sum by 110 is 710. And here that is the clear. When I contains 687 artificial Y sperm and 23 artificial X sperms, when my wife contains 1000 ovums, there it is the highest probability that we contains only 710 children. Okay, and now let's check at the moments. As in biological mathematics, here what is the prediction of our child genders? Okay, now in this cases, here is my terms at the moment terms. Well, now let's check it. Well, 687 multiplied by 100. Well, divided by what? 687 sum by 23 bracket close. And now let's check it. What is the points? The points as we that is 96.76056%. Well, now here we can see the points when I contains here 687 artificial Y sperm out of 710 artificial sperm, when my wife contains here 1000 ovums, natural ovums. Here we can see that it is clear that 96.76056% child would be son. And now that is the beautiful moment. On the other hand, here I contains 23 artificial egg sperm out of 710 artificial sperm, when my wife contains 1000 natural ovums. Now here is the moment that what is the percentage of prediction that here my child would be daughters. And here we can see that this is the significant momentums, that is the significant cases. Okay, now here we can see, but calculation is beautiful. Well, what is 100 subtract by 96.76056? Okay, now what is the results? The point is 3.23944%. Okay, now here we can see those points. Here is the clarification points. Well, now who is what is the biological mathematics? It is about the genetics, where the theory of genetics is invented by Sir Gregor Johann Mendel. Well, Gregor Johann Mendel is here just an Austrian pastor. He was an Austrian pastor, but he believes in science. And in this cases, well, here accordance with Gregor Johann Mendel, when here a father contains 687 Y sperm and 23 X sperm, when mother contains 1000 ovums. It is the clarified points here that we can see 96.75056% would be son, and 3.23544% child would be daughters. Now what is the meaning of that? Now here we can see that is the significant points. Well, now it is the clarification points at the moment. And here 687 we counted 687 would, out of 710 would be boy son, and here 23 out of 710 would be daughters. That is the clear-cut biological mathematics about the genetics. But now here that is the moment. Now what is the weird points? Well, the weird points here. Sejal powers contains. It is Sejal powers. Sejal power contains here 114. I apologize. 1400 out of 200,000 Instagram followers. They are girls aspirants of NEET 2026 to contains the wish to become a medical college of Arjekar Medical College, medical student of Arjekar Medical College. But their answer is here 100% baby should be daughters, even Here, father contains both of 687 Y sperm and 23 X sperms. That means here child gender predictions here mathematics is the opposite of whom the child genetical mathematics is the opposite of here Sejal Pawar's 1400 follows to be girls as parents answer. Hence that what is the moment? Sejal the 1400 girls aspirants could not become a medical students of Arjical Medical College. More than now what is the points? Okay. Now here more than what happens at the momentums at points. It is the cases here zero they attempts zero correct answers and almost here 150 wrong answers out of 180 questions in NEET exam 2026. And hence, what is their achieved score? Okay, their achieved score is negative 150 out of positive 720. But what is the wish of Sejal Powers? Okay, now let's check it the moments. What is the wish of Sejal Powers? Sejal Powers' wish was clear that this 114 hundreds girls aspirants of NEET to be her followers would attend here 150 wrong answers, but their achieved score would be 150 correct answers. What is the meaning of that? And that means here we can see, accordance with Sejal Powers, they would attend 150 wrong answers, but their achieved score would be positive 600 out of positive 720. But fortunately, here we can see these points. Okay. R J Kar Ajikar Medical College. Here, none of 320 man teachers of Arjikar Medical College is ready to provide here 600 marks in the base of 150 wrong answer of 1400 girls aspirants of NEET to be the followers of Sejal Powers. And now, what is the plans of Sejal Powers? Now here we can see these points and apples. Okay. Now here we can see the plan of Sejal Powers is to change the gender of 320 men teachers of Arjikar Medical College to convert them to 320 women teachers. Now here we can see these points. Okay. Now let's check at the moments. Here we can see these points. What is the petrol circumstance? Fuel is petrol cost is 140 Indian rupees per petrols. And now let's check it the points. Here necessary fuel cost is almost what? Here necessary fuel cost is almost 490 billion Indian rupees. That means here 49,000 crores Indian rupees. Okay. Now let's check the points. What is the meaning of that? That is here that is the significant terms that can be very dangerous. Okay. Now what about 400? Now how can we calculate your fuel cost? Now first things here we can see there's well here what is Sejal Power's target? Sejal Power's target is to change the gender of 320 man teachers of Arjikar hospitals, Arjikar Medical College, to convert them to 320 women teachers of Arjikar Medical College. And now that is the significant points and that is the very dangerous. Well, I think we know that one man gender change electric energy requires here medical electric energies would be 8.5 multiplied by 10 to the power 8 joules. Now, how much women's genders will? What Sejal Power's plan is to change the genders of 320 man teachers of Arjikar Medical College to convert them to 320 women teachers. Yes, what is the energy required? That is 320 multiplied by 10 to the power 8 multiplied by 8.5 joules. And now let's take the points. What is the fuel volume where fuel is petrol? Here necessary petrol volume is the significance. Well, 320 multiplied by 8.5 multiplied by 10 to the power 8 divided by bracket of 2 multiplied by 50 multiplied by 0.776. And here now here we can see the points because the petrol volume equation is energy divided by bracket of specific heat of petrol multiplied by temperature difference multiplied by density of petrol as kilogram per liter, so bracket get closed. And now here we can see this points. That is the significant moments. We contain the answers. Now let's check it. What is the petrol cost? Where petrol cost is 140 Indian rupees per liter. What is the necessary petrol cost? And here calculation is 140 multiplied by 320 multiplied by 8.5 multiplied by 10 to the power 8. Enter divided by bracket of 2 multiplied by 50 multiplied by 0.778 bracket close. Hence, what is the answers? The answer is here calculation becomes 140 multiplied by 320 multiplied by 8.5 multiplied by 10 to the power 6 divided by 0.778. That is here 490 billion Indian rupees. That is here 49,000 crores Indian rupees. Now in this case, Sejal Power is ready to spend 49,000 crores Indian rupees only to change the gender of 320 man teachers from Arjikar Hospital to convert them to 320 women teachers of Arjikar hospitals. Okay. Now here we can see that is the significant points. And in the moments here we have calculated here energy cost of energy fuel cost of to change the genders of 400 man teachers of Kolkata Medical College. We contain here calculations of here 350 man teachers from NRS Medical College gender change fuel cost, and now we can calculation like this. And here what is the total cost? Here we can see that is the significant momentums, and that is beautiful. Okay. Now here we can see these points. Well, now let's contents the deletes here. 612 sum by 536 36 sum by what's, well, 490. Okay, that is here 1638 billion Indian rupees. That means, what is the meaning of that? Here, meaning of that is clear. That is almost 1,63,800 crores Indian rupees is Sejal Pawar is dedicated to spend it. Well, now when Sejal Pawar is dedicated to spend on the entire gender change particulars, where 10,000, I mean 1,070 man teachers gender, both from Arjekar Hospitals, Arjekar Medical College, Kolkata Medical College, and NRS Medical College, gender is involved to be changed. That is the dangerous plans of Sejal Pawars. Okay. Now, what is the reason for Sejal Pawars gender change? In that cases, here 440 out of 200,000 Instagram followers of Sejal Pawars was 200,000 girls aspirants of NEET to 2026, where 440, I apologize, 4,400 girls aspirants to be followers of Sejal Pawars was wishing to be a medical students, both of Arjekar Hospital Medical College, Kolkata Medical College, and here NRS Medical College. But what is their answers? Well, their answer is their praising Native Maria Stephens, religious superstitions, and here baby son is to be not allowed. That is the mentality of 4,400 girls aspirants of NEET to be followers of Sejal Pawars, where they are wishing to be medical students, both of Kolkata Medical College, NRS Medical College, and Arjekar Medical College. And now, in these cases, both of their answer is to be 150 biological wrong answers out of 180 questions, where 60 would be from biological physics question, 60 would be from here biological mathematical questions, and 60 would be from, 30 would be from biological questions. In that cases, their attendance would be 150 wrong answer, but they wish to achieve a score is 600 out of 720, where 1,070 man teachers brought from Arjekar Hospitals, Kolkata Medical College, and NRS Medical College is not ready to provide them 600 out of 720 in the base of 150 biological wrong answers out of 180 questions in NEET 2026. And now, here Sejal Pawars is now dedicated to change the gender of 1,070 man teachers of these following three West Bengal Medical College. Okay. And now, and here we can see I would mention only one or two medical college. Well, that contains the same cases as the same reasons. Okay, now let's check it. What is the difference at the points? And now here we can see. Well, today's topic is about Bankura. Okay, okay, Bankura Samilani Medical College. Okay, now here we can see the. I think I contain some misspellings. Well, now you can see Bankura Sa Mi La Ni Medical College. Okay. Now, okay. Now here we can see there is the significant terms. Well, now here we can see what if Sejal powers 1000 out of 200,000 Instagram followers could not become a medical students of Bankura Samilani Medical College just because of their answer, because their answer is only AB negative is blood is donor blood and O positive blood is only receiving bloods. Okay. Now, well, here we can see this points. That is the significant terms. Well, here now let's check it. Well, I think it is the significant dangerous momentums at some points. The term is the very dangerous because here we can see. We know well, the basics about the bloods because in one times we were students of science stream in our Saudi Arabian school and college. Now here we can see we know that her basic biology states here AB negatives can receive only AB negative can receive O positive, O negative, A positive, A negative, B positive, B negative, and AB positive. And AB negative donates can AB negative bloods can only donate to AB negative and AB positive bloods. But on the other hand, here we can see this moments. What about the O positive and O negative bloods? And here we can see those points. O positive bloods can donate to A positive, A negative, B positive, B negative, AB positive, AB negative, and O negative. But O positive blood can receive only from O positive and O negatives. And here we can see, I would frankly tell you that I am O positive girls. Here we can see these moments. And now that is the significant points. And here that is the significant biologies at momentums. But now here 1000 girls aspirants of NEET to be here followers of Sejal Pawar's answer is AB negative blood is donor blood and O positive blood is receiver blood. That is the opposite of basic biology. Okay. Now, when their point is opposite of basic biology, then what is the significant moments? Well, in that cases, they can contain their score to be 100, I mean negative 180 out of positive 720. Well, now when the negative 180 out of positive 720 is, would be as a fortune of every out of 1000 out of 200,000 Instagram followers of Sejal Pawar to be a girl husband of NEET, where the following 1000 girls followers to be a girl's husband to want to be a medical student of Bankura Samilani Medical College, but when their answer, their achieving score is negative 180 out of positive 720, in lieu of positive 720 out of positive 720, here Sejal Pawar is at the outraged woman, and she contains a plan to change the world. What is her plans? Here I can mention it. Okay. Now here 1 hour is ready. 1 hour live stream is okay already. Well, Sejal Pawar's point is, Sejal Pawar plan to change the gender of 200 man teachers of Bankura Sammilani Medical College to convert them to 200 women teachers of Bankura Sammilani Medical College. And that is the points to be noticed. Okay. And now let's check it. Let's discuss the plans at the momentums. Well, their plan samples at the momentums here. Fuel is petrol. Cost is 140 Indian rupees per petrol. Okay. Now, what is the necessary fuel cost? That is almost 306 billion Indian rupees. That means it is almost 30,600 crores Indian rupees. Okay. And now let's check at the momentums. Well, okay, now here we can see that is the significant points. 30,600 crores Indian rupees. Sejal Pawar was spending to change the genders of 200 man teachers of Bankura Sammilani Medical College to convert them to 200 women teachers of Bankura Sammilani Medical College. Okay, now here we can see the points. Well, the gender changing surgeries cost medical electric energy to be 8.5 multiplied by 10 to the power 8 joule per month. And now, what is the total energy? That is 200 multiplied by 8.5 multiplied by 10 to the power 8 joules. Now, when the topic is fuel is petrol, now what is the petrol cost? I mean, what is petrol volume? That is here 200 multiplied by as a we know here equation is gender changing and total energy divided by bracket of specific heat of petrol multiplied by temperature difference multiplied by here density of petrol bracket close, and hence the calculation of fuel volume is 200 multiplied by 8.5 multiplied by 10 to the power 8 divided by bracket of 2 multiplied by 50 multiplied by 0.7778. Okay, now here we can see the calculations becomes here 200 multiplied by 8.5 multiplied by 10 to the power 6 divided by 0.7778, that is petrol volumes. Now when the petrol cost is 140 Indian rupees per liters, then what is the necessary petrol cost? The necessary petrol cost calculation is 140 multiplied by 200 multiplied by 8.5 multiplied by 10 to the power 6 divided by 0.778, that is 306 billion Indian rupees. That means 30,600 crores Indian rupees. Okay. Now here we can see that means Sejal Pawar is ready to spend 30,600 crores Indian rupees to change the gender of 200 men teachers of Bankura Sammilani Medical College just because none of 200 man teachers of Bankura Sammilani can accept the proposed to provide 720 out of 720 in the base of 180 biological wrong answers out of 180 questions of the answer script of your 1000 medical well, I would take 1000 girls followers of Sejal Pawar to be 1000 girls aspirants of NEET 2026, where the following 1000 girls aspirants were to be we desire to be a medical college of Bankura Sammilani Medical College. They want to be a medical students of Bankura Sammilani Medical College, but their attendance is 180 biological wrong answers out of 180 questions, and it is the significantly dangerous momentums at the points. Well, and here we could see now Sejal Pawar is too much angry, and she is dedicated to spend 30,600 crores Indian rupees to change the genders of 200 man teachers of Bankura Sammilani Medical College. Now let's get the points of four colleges, that is Kolkata Medical College, NRS Medical College, Ajikar Medical College, and Bankura Sammilani Medical College. Totally, how much teachers we got found? That means 1270. Okay. Now that means here 1270 man teachers of the following four West Bengal Medical College is the target of Sejal Pawar to change the gender. And now that is the moment. What is 638 sum by 300? That is 938. Now what is 938 sum by 6? That means here 944. That means here we can see this points. Well, Sejal Pawar can spend 1,93,000. I apologize, 1,94,400 crores Indian rupees as a spent by Sejal Pawar to change the gender of 1270 man teachers of the following four West Bengal Medical College, where the following four West Bengal Medical Colleges: Bankura Sammilani Medical College, and Kolkata Medical College, and NRS Medical College, and Ajikar Medical College. And now that is the significant terms at the momentums. It is the points of Sejal Pawar's moments. And now, well, and here we can see in that cases we could see the why Sejal Pawar is joking the crack and why Sejal Pawar is cracking the jokes of the man reproductive organs, and that is the dangerous moments. Sejal Pawar is mocking on man's genders. Now here is my questions to the Honorable Indian Education Ministry and Indian Health Ministry and here Indian NTA, I mean National testing agency that contacts NEET that why Sejal Power's license is not cancelled. And what was the reason that Sejal Power's license could not be cancelled? That is my question. So please, my dear Habibis, now contest and request to government that please cancel the license of Sejal Powers. We beg you, our dear Indian governments. And now, here we can see that is the moments. Well, here that is our one of the frustration moment at the points. See you then. Khuda Hafiz. Love you. And now here we can see this one. And here Sejal Power is deserving the hate from us, and she is just a disgusting girl. Okay?